Guys, welcome into Wake Up Sports Podcast. The usual dude isn't here because I got called into work, but you still got us three. Shout out to our sponsor, Jerky Pro. If you guys want some scrumptious jerky, go get yourself some Jerky Pro and use our promo code Wake Up Sports Podcast. Guys, in basically the wide world of sports that I got. Actually, first of all, shout out to my two co-hosts, Dally and Wonderful. Welcome in, boys.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
All right, guys. Getting into it. For basically the wide world of sports, it's basically going to be broken up because the wide world of sports is basically the Olympics. So let's just get into that. So basically, the first news I have is Russell Wilson is struggling with a calf injury in practice, and it's not looking good. But Justin Fields is looking beautiful at practice.
He sure is.
Also, just yesterday, Tristan Wirfs signed a 5-year, $180 million deal with $88 million guaranteed, which makes him the highest paid offensive lineman. How do you guys feel about that?
Well deserved.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. He's probably one of the best linemen out there right now. And for him to be playing for the Bucks and the fact that him and Baker get along so well, that duo right there will be there for a while.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he hasn't been in the league that long, has he?
He's been in the league for a while. Like he actually came in as a rookie, I think, Tom Brady's last year.
Yeah.
That's still not that bad though. For what he's been able to do, I would say that's pretty still short time of what he's been able to do.
Exactly. And then another big story. Sorry to you all Tennessee fans, but you guys are taking the L week 1. DeAndre Hopkins is out 4 to 6 weeks with another knee injury, like always.
Yikes. That's not surprising. I mean, D-Hop, ever since he left Houston, he's always missed either a whole season, 6 games, 4 games, and every now and then if he plays 2 games, he'll miss the next one. D-Hop's a great wide receiver, but I think he's going to have to hang it up soon, in my opinion.
I give him 2 years.
I give him maybe 1 year. Like I basically give him like 1 to 2 years. So, but also getting into it, with the Olympics going on right now, Simone Biles has won back-to-back all-around gymnastics, winning gold again. And then we have another American, Sone, winning bronze. Congrats to them. Congrats. All right. This next story is kind of touchy, but pause. But should athletes be able to use body enhancing methods such as steroids or testosterone to compete in events? With the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of the thing that happened with the Algerian boxer who made basically their opponent quit in 46 seconds because the women's athlete was using testosterone. So basically she would be a lot stronger. Oh my gosh. But guys, actually, like, going off that story, like, there are so many people like they're actually like bashing the Olympics and bashing Al Jazeera for this whole thing, and it's just crazy. Like, how do you guys feel about that whole situation? And how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, if we want to, I can't remember which UFC fighter it was that was able to use his inhaler during a fight to get his breath
was Greg
again.
Hardy.
Exactly.
Was Greg Hardy, former.
Is it fair for that person when he was short on breath? And I don't know if he ended up winning that. I don't know if he won that match.
He got knocked out.
Oh, okay. Then, I mean, again, though, I mean, should that even be allowed to use your inhaler when you know
No.
you're into UFC? And the whole
Nope.
point, and most of the point, is that you're supposed to get your opponent tired out, loss of
Exactly.
breath. I mean, I would say I don't think it's fair, in my opinion. Not because it's sports. You don't want to try to get the advantage on another person and by just regular training, because let's say the other boxer didn't do testosterone or anything like that, no use, but just hardcore training for this event, and she
Exactly.
loses because the other boxer had a significant amount of testosterone. I mean,
Exactly.
it's not all that fair when someone doesn't use that kind of stuff.
I think,
Exactly.
in my opinion, I I don't think it's fair at all that some of these athletes use it, only because most of the athletes that are in the Olympics now trained their whole life to be where they're at today. And for these steroids and all that just to come in and like it just like ruins your momentum as a trainer, as being trained to do all this stuff. Like it really hurts. I mean, it's honestly, I think it hurt the Olympics really bad because of that.
I
I
think it
think
did too.
bad.
Oh yeah. Like
I mean, if you really come down to it, I mean, the Olympics just don't feel the same
like
to
the
me anymore.
Olympics.
Mm-mm.
It does like especially with these Olympics, these Olympics don't feel like the Olympics. If I'm being honest,
Yeah, I
No,
don't know.
it doesn't.
feels
Um,
one-sided a lot.
um, of these next stories I have is Novak Djokovic won his semifinal game, so he will be playing Carlos Alcaraz for gold, which basically this is a rematch of the last Olympics in tennis with Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz. The next story I have is Katie Ledecky became the possibly the greatest female swimmer of all time with the most Olympic medals at 13, and she now has the most Olympics for an American athlete, which is crazy to say.
That is really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just say, this is actually a rebuilding year for U.S. swing. Even even my brother said it, who's actually a former swimmer, that basically this year, the U.S. swimmers are not as strong as past years because they lost the only strong swimmer that they possibly have out of the men. It's basically Caleb Dressel. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. Um. Also, also going into that, I have some final results of Group A men's basketball. Canada finishes group stage 3-0. Australia finishes 1-2. Spain finishes 1-2, and Greece finished 1-2. Uh, Group B finished as 3-0. Or Group B, Germany finished with 3-0. France finished 1-0. Brazil finished 1-2, and in Germany finished two. And Japan finished 0-3. And guys, the same thing. The same thing with Group C, because the Group C games are tomorrow. Is U.S. are 2-0, South Sudan is 1-1, Serbia is 1-1, and Puerto Rico is 0-2. Um, Basically, the final big stories that I have for the Olympics is that like like how I said, basically the we'll be in Group C play because that's all tomorrow. Today the U.S. soccer team was limited today in quarterfinal play, losing to Morocco 4-0. Um, in the results of the men's basketball games today, Germany beat France 85-71. Greece beat Australia, which was an upset, 77-71. Canada in a thriller, barely beating Spain 88-85. And Brazil absolutely stomping Japan 102-84. Other results in the men's quarterfinal soccer games: Spain beat Japan 3-0. Egypt beat Paraguay in penalties. Basically they finished 1-1 and they won in penalties. Then basically Egypt won it there. And then France beat Argentina 1-0. The final strikeout for this is Leon Marchand is having an amazing Olympics, and today he has won his 4th gold medal in the Olympics, and has won back-to-back in the 200 medley individual, who also broke Michael Phelps' record, 4 wins in this event, and missed Ryan Lochte's world record by 0.06.
That's crazy.
And him and other 4 Olympians has won 4 individual medals in the Olympics. And wonderful. Let's move on to your E games.
All right. Well, we're gonna first kick off with anybody that's Dragon Ball Z fans out there. Anyone that loved the shows growing up, I sure did. I'm sure a lot of people did. Dragon Ball Z is coming out with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Release date is on October 11th of this year. We'll be seeing an electrifying world of Dragon Ball Z, the latest addition to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series. It is said that they are going to be having already confirmed 75 confirmed playable characters out of 100 characters you could play that are going to be in Dragon Ball Z. It's basically going to be, how all other Dragon Ball Z games were, but this will be a 3D fighting base. And it also will give you the ability to pick, like Broly. You could get Furious. You could get Piccolo. I mean, the list is going to go on and on. They're going to have season passes for even more characters for you to get. It's going to be a lot of fun. If anybody's a big Dragon Ball Z fan, try to grab yourself a copy, or if you did get a copy, it's going to be a great game. We're good. All right. So we're going to move to League of Legends news. Sad story to hear. All right, not sad story. It's actually a great career of this person. Naz Alita, I think that's how you say her name, has announced that she will be stepping down from her role and leaving Riot altogether in the company months after over a decade with the company. She's going to still help, produce a little bit more of Riot games. She's got to do what she can before the end of her contract, but she is stepping down to move on. Congrats to her. She did an amazing job. She was the head of the esports team, and she ran the whole thing for 12 years. Did a great job with it. She will be missed during that time of League of Legends. Good luck to her on her new journey. We'll move on to the next one, to the Call of Duty news. This has been said online by Nadeshot himself on stream. LA Thieves owner Nadeshot has offered a spot for Formal, an ex-teammate, and also he was on Halo's team for Optic. He was an Optic Dynasty. He's won many championships with them. He offered them a spot for the LA Thieves for next season. What do you guys think that could do for... Do you think Optic is going to get mad about that? Do you think there's going to be, fighting back and forth, like kind of like a traitor kind of thing? Like, what do you guys think about that?
If I'm being honest, Optic should actually fight it. In my opinion, they should actually offer him a better deal. for him to stay and just be a straight up content creator, because how does everybody know Formal X? Optic.
He is Optic.
He is known as a OG Optic player, and personally, if he does leave, that's gonna piss off a lot of Optic fans,
I think
especially
it will.
myself, because with that, it's just I'm just gonna be rough and it's just gonna be crazy. But
And I mean, it's
But-
not the first time that Nadeshot did this. He did take Ghosty off of free agency from Optic, which is a little bit different. But he went after another Optic player, and he grabbed him. So now he wants to try to add Formal to the bunch to get that veteran team. I mean, he would be a great addition to the team. You got a veteran going in there. He knows what he's doing. He knows what to do to win. A lot of people forget that Formal is probably one of the best ARs in Call of Duty. It's just amazing of what he can do. So, Daly, do you have anything to say on that?
I mean, I feel like this is kind of gonna be like in terms of like sports, like it's esports, but in terms of like NBA and NFL, I think this is like a LeBron situation.
Right. Exactly.
That's basically the best way in explaining it. Yes.
Another way you could explain it for some people that might not know about it, it's kind of like when, Brett Favre said he retired from Call of Duty from the NFL, and he comes back to play for another team when he just said he retired, because he is retired from Call of Duty. He doesn't play Call of Duty anymore. He's just been on Halo. So the fact that he might take this offer kind of leans towards like, what are you doing? Like, why not just be with Optic? You're where your home, your fans are. So,
or it's kind of like big rivalries. Like, say, like if we're putting it into terms for other people to understand, it's like Pittsburgh and Baltimore making a trade.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like
team, and
I'll say like the Bears made a trade with the Packers. Like we got let's say we got say we got Jordan Love and we got rid of Caleb and somebody else for him.
Yeah.
That's kind of screwed up.
It is. I don't like the idea. I think it would be a cool idea, but again, it's going to bring a lot of attention to them.
Are we going to have a bounty gate in esports?
It's possible. It's possible. It's all going to depend on how Hector feels, the owner of Optic, because he heard about it and he didn't sound too happy about it. So we're going to move on. The Scuff Team of the Year was announced. The winners of that was Scrap, Hydra, Celium, and Simp.
Wow.
Well deserved. You could say it's not. I think he's only mad because no Optic players are in there.
Oh yeah, Shotzi should have been in there. Scuff, what are you doing?
I will say this: Hydra is a better SMG player than Shotzi.
Oh, okay.
Movement wise, he is not. Movement wise, Shotzi is the king of movement, but Hydra and Simp are better SMG players, and the two, Celium and Scrap, there's no comparison to that AR skill that they have. So congrats to them. Cloud9 is keeping Hydra, Kismet, Skies, and Sib together for their Call of Duty roster. So good for them. I really thought Hydra was going to be leaving, but it doesn't sound like they are. Cloud9 has a lot of money in their business, so he ain't going anywhere. They may all even get a raise, honestly. Next thing is, this is going to make us mad, us Call of Duty fans. We've been wanting this out. Call of Duty has announced that skill-based matchmaking will stay in permanently.
Why?
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody cares about it.
Want to go back to OG COD where we get into sweat lobbies and basically get better that way.
The old zombies.
Yeah. It's just a real pain because that's really what everybody wants. It's just get the skill-based matchmaking out.
Bring back the old mystery box.
Yes. Now we're going to move
Exactly.
on to the Rainbow Six Siege World Cup results that happened on July 31st. Can't do all of them because they're not done yet. They are done on the 4th. So, Team BDS has won against Team Cruelty 7-4. W7M Esports beat Space Station Gaming 7-3. Luminosity lost to Team Bliss to 7-3.
Oh damn! Upset.
PSG Talon versus Team Liquid wasn't really. I saw this coming. That was 7-2. Team Liquid.
Come on, PSG.
We're gonna move on to the next one. Dark Zero versus Geek Esports. Dark Zero wins 7-4 in that one. Into the Breach, and Furia 4-7. Furia takes that one. Wolves Esports loses to Team Bleed 7-4, and Scars versus FaZe. FaZe wins that 7-4. Group B upper bracket semifinals. Dark Zero loses to Furia 8-7, and Bleed Esports beats FaZe Clan 8-7. And now, kind of the last little thing I have, it's the end results of the first game of Apex Legends of the World Cup. Make sure you guys try to watch it.
Shout out to Boss. It's in the comments.
Shout out to the Boss.
Shout out, Boss.
We're going to go. So, in the standings right now, Team Falcons are up in first place with 140 points. After that, Twisted Minds is in second with only 105. It's just crazy how far ahead Team Falcon is. Team Liquid is at 99 for third. FaZe Clan is in fourth with 77. It gets lower and lower and lower. I mean, the person with the lowest points is in 20th. Is Reject Winity, has 19 points. I don't think they're gonna make a big jump. But Glamin Gladiators are in fifth with 72. Luminosity Gaming in sixth with 65. Aurora is in seventh with 63. GHS Professional is 53 with 8th place. Xzolo Lasers is 52 points in 9th, and Crazy Raccoons are in 10th with 50 points. It's just the top 20 for it's just 20 people right now. Disguise is in 11th, 12th is Guild, 13th is Geek Esports, 14th is Evos, Predator, 15th is Ninjas in Pajamas, which is actually a really fun team to watch. 16th is Makers. 17th is Red Rams. 18th is Fennel. 19th is Pioneers. And 20th is Reject Winity. So a lot of these guys can make a comeback. But honestly, I think with how it looks with the point system, I think Team Falcons is going to close this all out. I mean, they're so far ahead.
Exactly. Dally, let's move it into some Cleveland sports in WWE because we have SummerSlam coming this weekend to Cleveland, Ohio, and your man will be there. Your man will be there, Dally. Dally will be at SummerSlam, and we may have to do a TikTok live on some possible updates at the stadium.
I might have to. Yeah, it's a busy weekend down there in Cleveland. I mean, we have SummerSlam. We have the Guardians playing in their first place in the league. They're the top team in the league right now. They're doing really well. But first off, I want to say Jared Allen signed a 3-year deal worth $91 million. But that but get this, there's a catch to it. That contract guarantees him $131 million over the next 5 years.
Oh my gosh, you guys paid Donovan so much, and now you paid him. Are you guys even gonna have enough to sign anybody else?
I mean, this Cavs team is a young core. I mean, adding Donovan Mitchell kind of gave us some help. He had plenty of playoff experience. Not a lot of players before then. Didn't have a lot of experience. Overpaid. All right, boss. But yeah, they didn't really have a lot of experience. Yeah, we made the play-in before we got Donovan, and should have beat the Hawks during that year, but we didn't. But it's all good. Other than that, I'm really happy with this signing. Re-signing these players is a big deal. Jared Allen has done so much for Cleveland since he came here. Like, I think it was 2020 we got him. I think we've had him for quite a while now. And then re-signing Evan Mobley was really big for us as well. Same with Donovan, because those three together, man, that's a future big three that you're not going to want to mess with in the NBA. But anyway, on to the Guardians. The Guardians played the Tigers on Monday and Tuesday, just two quick games. Guardians ended up winning both games. On Monday, the Guardians won 8-4. Angel Martinez goes 1 for 4. Nothing. I mean, he got a hit. He didn't really get no RBIs, homers. Nothing really too serious. Jose Ramirez now. He went 3 for 4 with
Jared Allen's overpaid.
Wait, is the man, the myth, the legend in here right now?
Did he make it in?
He did make it in.
Not gonna lie, that kind of startled me a little bit.
I was like, where did that voice come from?
Yep, but Jose Ramirez goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and 2 home runs in a game.
The Guardians are mid.
Oh my goodness! Don't start.
Go Braves!
Josh Naylor goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. Johanski Noel, now he has been really impressive. He goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. Oh, sorry, wrong one. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And Bo Naylor,
oh my gosh,
to me, the player of that game, went 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer in the 6th.
Damn.
He's been stepping up a lot, and I'm really happy that Votes knows how to put a roster in for put a starting lineup in for this team. I'm really happy with what Votes doing with this team. Okay. But on Tuesday, the next day, the Guardians kept the Tigers scoreless, winning 5-0. Let's go. Jose Ramirez goes 1 for 4 with a 3rd home run in this series.
Damn.
But this one was a 2-run shot, which was amazing. Josh Naylor goes 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Brian Rocchio comes in and pinch hits, and he hit a solo homer. There was a bunch of home runs this game. Gavin Williams was our starting pitcher. He allowed 2 hits, but he had 8 strikeouts, which was really good. I'm really happy with how these pitchers are playing for us. It's really saving our behinds.
So who is your guys' best pitcher?
Shane Bieber, but he's hurt right now. So
yes,
best pitcher right now with Shane Bieber hurt, in my opinion, would be Tanner Beebe.
That's what I was exactly going to say, Tanner Beebe.
Yeah, he's really good. I like him. He's my second favorite pitcher on our team.
Personally, he kind of sold me in fantasy, but I still won though. But also just in to the Wake Up Sports podcast, rookie linebacker Udenifu Alushosha has suffered an injury in live reps for the Buffalo Bills, and it looks like it might be a season-ending injury.
Yeah.
That's what it's
most likely.
Like. But Abatelli, what else you got for us, though?
Also, one more thing. Lane Thomas made his Guardian debut on Monday. He had a iffy game. He went 1 for 4, but he did score a run for us. So, shout out to Lane Thomas. Hopefully, he could help us bring a World Series back to Cleveland without playing the Cubs again and blowing a 3-1 lead. All right, now to WWE, which is packed in Cleveland tonight. It's really making Cleveland turn up this weekend. So first I'm going to start with SmackDown before SummerSlam. It's tonight, 8:00, in about an hour from now. SmackDown will less than an hour. SmackDown will be on. Make sure you
28 minutes. 28 minutes.
Yep. Make sure you guys tune into that. Couple of matches tonight. There's not a lot because it's the day before SummerSlam. They're really just going to be doing promos and stuff like that. First, it's going to be Alba Fry and Isla Dawn versus Bianca Belair and Jada Cargill for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Who do you guys think is going to come away?
I'm going to say this. This is going to be a perfect timing. I think what we're going to see, I think Bianca and Cargill are going to lose, and that's where they're going to turn. One of them's going to turn, and we're going to see something at WrestleMania.
I can actually see that happening, though. I can see that happening.
I see Cargill turning on Bianca.
Could we see our Extreme Rules match at WrestleMania with these?
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, listen. I think it's kind of too early, for it to flip on her. But I could totally see, like, in a couple months, possibly 3, either Bianca or Cargill basically turning heel. I could totally see that happening.
And another championship match is going down tonight. DIY is facing off against the Bloodline for the WWE Tag Team Championships. They are trying to bring back the Tag Team Championships to the Bloodline. But I think DIY will handle business tonight, unless I feel like Solo Sikoa will be involved in it tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think it's going to be a disqualification?
Yes.
Okay.
And big news. Logan Paul returns to SmackDown in his hometown of Cleveland tonight.
Makes sense.
And he's supposed to have a special guest tonight, Mr. Cleveland. So we should. Solo and Cody Rhodes are set to face off tonight before their big match tomorrow at SummerSlam.
But they can't touch any of each other, or the match is called off.
Yep. So hopefully they don't touch pause. Hopefully touch each other tonight. Because
oh man,
that is a match I'm looking forward to tonight.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, guys, are you ready for predictions for SummerSlam tonight?
Yes, let's go.
Right. Big matches tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm going to start off with CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as special guest referee. Who do you guys think is going to win that?
I think Drew McIntyre wins that because Seth Rollins can't stand CM Punk. But I could also see something that CM Punk sets up for himself for another referee to come out to get that 3 count to go.
Mm-hmm. To me, I think CM Punk wins it because if you think about it, yes, Seth did not like that CM Punk came back. We saw that at Survivor Series back in November. He was not really happy with CM Punk coming back. But at WrestleMania, I think he's kind of ticked off at the fact that he was hurt and still lost the title. He's ticked off.
I see what you mean.
I feel like Seth Rollins is going to barge in and have CM Punk win that match. So I think CM Punk wins that match.
Okay.
It'll be a fun one.
Me personally, it's either going to happen these 2 ways. Seth Rollins, like, in some way, in both of these results, Seth Rollins will get involved. So it's either going to be Drew McIntyre winning off of Seth Rollins getting involved, or it's going to be CM Punk winning with Seth Rollins getting involved. And
But what I think, Peter, I agree with you with that. But I think it's going to be the first person to put their hands on Seth Rollins.
Yes. Also, yes.
But I'm pretty sure Drew McIntyre is going to be that because he's still a heel in the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at the end of that match, after it's all said and done, and if CM Punk wins, I think as he's raising his hand, I think he turns CM Punk around and hits him with a pedigree.
Yeah.
I could actually see that too. I can see that too.
Could we also see, for some reason, Damian Priest comes out?
We could, but the only thing about that is I think he only comes out if Drew McIntyre is getting teamed up on. If we can see that happening, I see, because if you remember, Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest did team up Damian Priest did try to bring Drew McIntyre into Judgment Day.
Exactly.
They did.
Really, it's a possibility. I mean, it's SummerSlam. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We could see something even crazy, like hopefully the Wyatt Six.
So I did hear the Wyatt Six are in Cleveland right now.
Oh.
They could show up at SummerSlam, or they could show up tonight on SmackDown. I mean, the Wyatt.
I think they're going to show up at SummerSlam. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going to show up at SummerSlam.
I think the match I see them getting involved with. This is going to surprise you guys. I think they're going to get involved with the Logan Paul LA Knight fight.
Ooh.
That's what I think.
That could be an interesting one.
I could see that.
Or maybe Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. Those are the two.
Oh yeah.
Involved with.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be I think this is going to be one of the best SummerSlams we've seen in a while.
I think I had to agree with that also.
Also, guys, I have some breaking news that in Cleveland right now, right before SmackDown, there are chants of AJ Lee busting out.
Ooh.
Whoa.
There are chants. And this is from NFL Draft Time, but they reposted it off Wrestling Ops. There are AJ Lee chants going off in the stadium right now. Could she possibly making a return? Because listen, if you guys remember, there's always 2 to 3 big returns at SummerSlam. Like last year. Last year it was Bayley and Damage Control. And then who else returned last year? That was big. I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody big that showed up. Like, could AJ Lee possibly show up?
That's a very good possibility, and if she does show up, that would be a perfect way. That would be a perfect way to distract like Drew McIntyre.
I wouldn't say Drew McIntyre, but it will.
Well, I'm saying during that match, like she comes out during that match to
I don't
surprise.
Wait, I actually
could she interfere with the Bayley match?
That could happen.
That's where I could see it. The Bayley match.
Because I think if she comes back, she's gonna try to go after another title again.
Because also she has been hinting at a possible return.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she has for a while now.
But yeah, I mean, guys, that's probably I have that match highlighted for tomorrow for me because I have not. I might have to be corrected by my family if I'm wrong, but I have never seen CM Punk live.
Wait,
so this will be my
you
first
never
time.
have?
CM
I
Punk.
have.
I've never seen CM Punk live either.
I'll listen. If you guys think about it, if you guys think of a basically ruthless aggression until basically the tail end of ruthless aggression era, I have seen probably the only wrestlers that I've not seen is Ric Flair and The Undertaker, but I've seen everybody else in the ruthless aggression era.
Yep.
But also during the press conference, that's when they started basically chanting AJ Lee. During the press conference.
Did you hear that today? I was watching that press conference. It was funny during the press conference. Triple H was out talking. The Miz introduced Triple H. Triple H came out talking. He was talking about SummerSlam. You know, he does his typical, "Are you ready?" And all.
Are you ready?
And it hyped up the whole crowd, and everybody started chanting, "Michael Cole, Michael Cole." It was awesome. And Michael Cole came out and did the Triple H thing where they spit out the dude. It was
all
fun.
right. All right, let me ask you a question. How much longer do you guys see Michael Cole doing this for?
I think he does it I think he's gonna do what the rest of them do. I see him doing it as long as what Jim Ross was doing it.
Yeah, I was just about to say I see him being there as long as Jim Ross.
Okay, because personally, I know this sounds crazy. I know this is kind of getting off topic, but literally the only reason why I watch AEW is for Jim Ross. Like literally, that's the only reason.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was there live, it was better to watch live than it was on TV.
Oh, also, guys, sorry to cut you guys off, but I forgot to bring this up. This is the last day of Undisputed. Skip Bayless is leaving Fox Sports 1. Today was the last show ever.
Guys, guess what? Pat McAfee is in Cleveland.
I know.
In Cleveland.
I know.
Dude.
Man, Daly is really hyped right now. But, all right, let's get into our other matches.
All right. The next match I have on here is the main event. The WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Now, before we get into it, I just want to say that this match could get ugly in a hurry.
Yes.
Yes, it can.
Solo still has the new bloodline members. And then Cody also has Randy Orton looking at him, trying to take that title from him. He said it during SmackDown last week or the week before. He said, "I will be facing you for that title soon, but for now, I will have your back." So it could get ugly like this.
Exactly.
I could see Cody Solo, starting off the match 5-10 minutes later, new bloodline starts coming out. Then I think, all right, guys, hear me out on this. I think Randy comes out, takes care of some of the bloodline, and then he gets jumped or whatever. And then I know this might not happen, but this is just my prediction. Roman Reigns comes out. Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso.
Yes.
And as he starts going towards the ring, the Rock music hits.
Also, guys, breaking news. The person that I know this is cutting you guys off. Sorry about it, but this is some breaking news. The man who stole the Jackie Robinson statue has been sentenced to 15 years in prison.
Wow.
15 years in prison.
That's
I was about to say that's been a while now. I honestly almost forgot all about that.
It's just like, guys, as we were talking, it came up right across my screen, and I had to say it. But Deli, kind of going off that, I actually, instead of The Rock, do you know who I can see coming out?
Oh, I feel like I know who you're gonna say.
I can see. Let me just say Samoa.
Samoa
Ooh.
Joe.
R.I.P. to Humaga, but I could see his son coming out and backing up the bloodline.
He
That
could.
could be
Roman
interesting.
Reigns, and the Uso brothers,
But
and basically setting up for a new bloodline versus the old bloodline.
No, they'll also be pretty amazing to see. Now, I doubt this would
Because
ever happen.
also, I kind of said in our group chat, there is rumors that Roman Reigns and Umaga's son are in Cleveland.
You know what else could happen? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. So this has been a thought of mine too. Could there
Zolo,
it might not happen
whatever
at
his name is, I
SummerSlam.
can't remember his name. I can't remember his name.
Whose name?
Pete,
Umaga's son.
what if they're keeping this wrestler on the down low right now?
What?
Remember the other day you told me Dean Ambrose is going to be a free agent?
Or I could see him coming back too.
Bro,
I have a feeling. I have a feeling like this SummerSlam may be the greatest SummerSlam in a fat minute. In returns, I could actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this for the hot takes, but let me just say this possibly might be the best WrestleMania of all time.
They're gonna go all out for it.
So, what is our predictions for the main event?
I think Cody Rhodes wins it still.
I think Cody Rhodes wins it off Roman Reigns and all his helpers come and help basically Cody Rhodes to win it, and it basically sets up for the big bloodline War Games battle at Survivor Series.
Yep.
Now that's a good promo for Survivor Series with War Games. That's gonna be a really good promo. I have a feeling it's set up for a good promo.
Exactly.
But yeah, guys, that's the main event. That's another match I have highlighted because I feel like it's gonna give us a little bit of a WrestleMania type of. It's gonna bring it. There's gonna be a lot of crowd pops for that. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Definitely with the rumors that are going around that these wrestlers are here and that Dean Ambrose is hinting on coming back too. Man. Oh, hold on. Let's go back to the CM Punk match. Rollins is a special guest referee. What if he gets involved and all of a sudden Dean's music hits?
Oh my god,
dude!
That would be would be insane. But I also had an interesting thought. I don't think it will ever happen. I don't know what his condition is like. Could we see Rikishi coming back just to not to wrestle, not wrestling, just coming out and trying to stop The Rock?
The Rock?
Yeah, or not The Rock. My bad, not The Rock, but like Solo and them. Yeah.
I mean, it could.
The Rock comes out with Rikishi, and Rikishi comes out to try to stop and put him back in order. Like, Sorry,
guys.
It could, but it could also. It could also, if Rikishi gets attacked, it could also bring more fuel for Survivor Series too.
Exactly.
But But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that happen. Rikishi coming back, I would not mind seeing that happen.
I mean, I believe Rikishi is Jay and Jimmy's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
You are
So
correct.
that I feel like that would be cool for him to come out with them, or for them to come out for them getting attacked too much by Solo and Fatu and all them. Could he come out and be like, try to put a stop to it?
Exactly.
Possible.
Dally, I think you got one more match, and that is the women's.
Yeah, I got 4 more men's matches, and then we got the women's matches.
Okay.
All right, the next match we have is. I'm sorry, guys.
We're having technical difficulties. Somebody dropped their phone, but we're good.
The
you're fine.
match we have is Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
If I'm being honest, I think Damian Priest keeps it until Bash of Berlin, which is at the end of the month, and I think that's where Gunther wins the championship.
I had it the other. I for some reason I had it on another. I had Gunther winning it, and then it would set something up.
Okay.
I think that could set. Well, oh my goodness! Now that I'm thinking about it, what if we see a fatal 4-way at
Bash of Berlin?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain's going crazy. And yes, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre versus Gunther versus Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight Championship. Now that would be a good main event.
That would be a good one.
I'd say put that as the main event in front of. Instead of a Cody Rhodes match. I think that's my opinion. I love Cody Rhodes, but I think that would be a good fatal 4-way match.
Yes.
But yeah, I have Damian Priest winning that one as well. On to the next, we have Cleveland's own Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Yeah.
I'm saying this right now
for the U.S. title.
Like, I'm praying to get this one wrong, but personally, I'd be kind of upset if Logan Paul loses it in Cleveland, but I think he might. But I still think Logan's going to win that match.
I think Logan's going to win it also just because it's his hometown. Also, with the special guest that could be coming with him, could interfere. He usually has somebody with him. Last time, who was it? I Show Speed last time?
Got RKO'd by Randy Orton.
Yep.
I know I didn't say this, but also there's another rumor that do you guys remember Umaga, right?
Yeah.
And do you remember his speaker? His Andrada, or no, how do you say his name?
Are you talking about his manager?
Yes, his manager.
Oh.
Estada. It's something Estada.
I know who you're talking about.
I can't think of his name.
He actually may return with Zolo.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That's sorry to put you guys up, but
no, you're good. You're good.
I forgot to bring that up in the main event.
Hey guys, listen. You guys are gonna be surprised with my pick because I know Peter. I love the Paul brothers.
Same here.
But I'm gonna have to go with LA Knight in this match.
Okay.
I would love for Logan to win in Cleveland, but for some reason my gut is telling me LA Knight's winning this match.
Same.
I mean, I can see it, and then it sets up for Logan Paul to go into a bigger event.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest. I mean, a lot of people can probably disagree with it because a lot of people don't like Logan Paul, just as like the YouTube content creator kind of thing. But his debut into the WWE has been great for sales. great for sales. They're getting more viewers are in it, and he's probably one of my. He's definitely in the top 10 of my favorite wrestlers right now because he's just so much fun
same
to
here.
watch.
Same here.
His promos are really good too. He's good with the mic.
He's getting better.
Is if you don't mind me asking, is SmackDown on Fox tonight or is it still on?
It's on Fox.
Okay, it's on Fox tonight.
Watch it
Okay.
on Fox, which is whatever channel you get it. It's most likely the single digits, like Cleveland. You can watch it on channel 8 if you live in Ohio.
Really? Mine's 32.
32. Yeah,
Mine's 32.
I know
For
Chicago.
Fox?
Yeah, Fox. Like
Yeah,
Ours,
Fox
I believe
32
ours is
for-
11.
11.
Yes. You guys are 11 because a lot of my family's in basically the Detroit area. So
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's a bunch of different numbers.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that up, but like I was actually about to turn
No,
it on. That's why I
No,
was like,
you're good. You're good. I'm hyped. Any WWE question, I can answer it
So-
split right now.
So what time are you going?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave pretty early. I'm
You're gonna
planning
need to beat that traffic.
Like
2:33 o'clock, at least 3 hours.
that's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
because traffic is gonna be
Yeah.
ugh,
Bro,
It's gonna
it
be
was crazy
terrible.
for when I went to the MGK concert in Ohio.
boo.
That traffic was
Oh yeah, it was
horrendous.
horrible.
Like,
I mean-
I know, like this past Thursday,
Mhm.
there was, it was a international friendly. It was Real Madrid versus somebody else. I'm afraid who it was against, but like a lot of fans came in late because of traffic. How bad it was. Some fans didn't even get in until basically like the 40th minute of the first half.
Yep.
That's basically half the game.
Yeah, and I'm also going early because I don't remember where I saw it, but I'm trying to figure out where they're setting up the booth at the beginning to where.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach?
Yeah, my
Where-
bad about that.
No, you're good. Where they do like pre-show, the pre-show where they have Wade Barrett,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
and all
King Booker.
King Booker. I'm gonna try to get there early just to see if I can find it. If not, then I'll probably end up going into the stadium because I know those lines are gonna be long.
But usually the pregame show's like right in front of the stadium.
Yeah, usually, but like, I mean, it might be in front of the Rock Hall if I'm thinking about it because it kind of connects into Cleveland Brown.
Because as personally, I've never been to Cleveland, so I don't know. I've
Yeah,
only been to Chicago,
Yeah.
so
yeah. I mean, but yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be an exciting event tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yep.
Any other matches you got, Datley?
Oh yeah. So I also have Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title.
Come on, Sammy, win this match. I got you.
Honestly,
Underdog story, baby.
I think Breaker's gonna win it. I
Mm.
got Breaker.
Honestly, I was iffy with my pick because at first I did have Braun Breaker winning this match, but I took some thought into it. I think Sami Zayn will end up coming out on top because if you look at Sami Zayn from when he first won to now,
Ugh,
he's gotten bigger.
Yes, he
Like,
has.
way bigger.
Like I think like it was set up because Braun Breaker's a big dude for how he's not small, but like how small he is compared to Gunther, he's pretty big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In my opinion, I think Braun Breaker has more muscle than Gunther.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a very good.
that would
It-
be good match.
Yeah, it
Braun
would be.
versus
See
Gunther.
that's why I was saying Gunther is gonna beat Priest because how I don't know if that's the right word, resilient Gunther is.
Right.
I mean, the man went what was he in the Royal Rumble? Number 2 or number 1, and
Yes.
he made it all the way to the end
Yeah.
and still had enough gas to almost take out Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You're good. All right, guys. Now we are on to the women's matches. There's 2 of them. First one we have is Bayley versus Nia Jax for the women's championship.
Give me actually, you know what? Give me in that match. Give me Bayley winning that championship and AJ Lee coming out after that match.
Ooh, yep. Something
Yep,
tells me to go with Nia Jax, but I'm going with Bayley.
Yeah, same here. I'm going with Bayley.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible.
Oh shoot, it's on. Okay.
Yeah, it's on. That's why.
Let's hurry up a little bit here, boys.
All right.
Watching SmackDown. Next match, final match I have is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Mommy Ripley.
Oh man.
Me personally, in this match, I haven't seen a lot of other creators, and I personally agree. I think the winner of this match happens because of an interference by somebody we all know.
Dominic Mysterio.
I think Dominic Mysterio gets involved and gets the win for, drum roll please, I give it to Liv Morgan to win this match.
I do too.
Because also, you see who else is hitting on Mommy on top of that. Jay Uso.
Hello, Jay Uso.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna come out too.
I do want to say this also with I do agree. I think it'll be an interference, but I think Dominic is going to come out and try to stop something that Rhea is going to do that could possibly really harm Liv Morgan. But she gets distracted, and Liv Morgan comes in and gets the roll up. And pins her.
Ooh. I think so. Listen, I understand why all of us guys like Liv Morgan. But hear me out here. Mommy is gonna take back that title.
Boo.
Mommy is taking back that title.
She's also. Listen,
I mean, there's a possibility
that
she's taking it back because have you noticed Call of Duty, Liv Morgan's not in it, so that must mean something big could happen that Rhea's gonna win.
Wait, we're also forgetting about somebody else. We're also forgetting about one thing that may happen that night. You know what? Going off that, I think Liv wins barely, but she's still hurt, and we hear somebody's music.
Oh! Tiff time.
Tiff.
Oh yeah.
And she cashes in, and she wins that match.
Yep.
To become women's WWE champion.
I don't think she'll do it there though.
Involved with the Bayley.
I feel
Oh, she might do it in the Bayley match.
Yeah, because
this could make sense. Just saying. So what if AJ Lee comes out during the Bayley match, knocks her out, and Tiff comes out and takes it?
can see that. I can see that.
Because
Oh
what that's happened before. It's
my.
happened. Who was it? Trish Stratus did that before. She knocked somebody out, and I don't remember who came out and took the title away.
That was it was Becky. No,
Mm-mm.
who was it? I don't
Um,
remember who, but it was like somebody big that we all know. I just can't remember who.
Was
But
it Mickey James?
I thought it was
no,
Flair.
I'm not talking recently. I'm talking.
Charlotte.
I think it was Charlotte.
Yeah, I think it was too.
It was Charlotte.
Charlotte or
Guys, just to let you know, Solo is in the ring right now with Cody Rhodes.
All right, let's try to fit this finished up. And
All right.
yeah, let's not.
Dale, you finished with your section?
There's just so much to talk about with WWE.
I know there is.
There's going to be a lot to talk about on Monday.
Exactly. Getting into some MMA and boxing news, you know who to come to, your special man, Pete. Basically, guys, I was looking at the cheapest ticket for UFC Noche in the Sphere in Las Vegas. Just give me if you got just give me your guys's give me your guess on how much was one ticket.
For what? For a main event or just in general?
Basically for the whole fight card without looking at the doc.
1,000.
Okay. I'm just going on Dally's then I'll let you guys know. But let me just say it's not 1,000. It's even more expensive. When I saw the price, I'm like, who is gonna pay for this? That's what I gotta say. I'm hoping Dally's not having some technical difficulties right now, but I'm actually gonna see where he's at right now. That was weird. I kicked him out. Oh shoot. Dally, can you hear me? Hold on.
Boy.
Hold on, guys. He'll be right back in. Then we'll get his saying on it. We're just going on him. But guys, also going on this weekend, we are going to be having in Abu Dhabi UFC again. So guys, if you guys do want to watch this before WWE, the main card will be on ABC for everybody to watch at 3 Eastern. At 3 Eastern.
Okay.
And just gotta say all right, Dally, what do you think was the cheapest ticket to Noche UFC in the Sphere?
At least $1,500.
$4,000.
Yeah, screw that.
Is the cheapest ticket.
What was it?
$4,000.
Yeah, I'm good.
Honestly,
I'll just buy the pay-per-view and watch it on TV for like $80.
Exactly.
See, that's the thing. I mean, I don't mind watching UFC, but I don't want to pay for something that you're gonna see you pay almost $100 for somebody to get knocked out once.
I gotta say this. That card is gonna be insane. We have Sugar Sean O'Malley putting his title on the line. We have Alex Grasso fighting Valentina Shevchenko for the third time. We're gonna have Kia fighting too. We're gonna have Rojas fighting. But guys, getting into some and also my final story for boxing / MMA news is that Jake Paul offered that girl that lost against the Algeria girl on the Olympics a contract to box in his promotion. How do you guys feel about that?
I think that's good for him. I mean, given the opportunity, just
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I think
when I first saw that, I thought you were saying that Jake Paul ask for a fight, and that's what I
No.
thought you were saying when I first saw
Nope.
it. I was like, nope, I read that wrong. It's.
Yep.
I think it's a good thing that Jake did that.
All right, guys. Getting into my predictions for UFC Abu Dhabi, which saying the last UFC, which was last week, I went 6-2. So here are my predictions. I got Joel Alvarez beating Bernard's. My first upset is Lupi Garzitinov beating Mackenzie Dern. I have possibly in the last fight ever of his career, but I got Michael Chiesa absolutely destroying the legend Tony Ferguson in his last ever fight for the UFC. I got also another upset. I got Marlon Chito Vera beating Denison Figueiredo. In the co-main event, I got Charles one, like, guys, if you guys haven't seen the Charo dude, go look at him. He basically has one zombie eye, which is really scary.
Oh, so he looks like.
No, he literally has a zombie eye. He literally has a zombie eye.
Oh shit!
Like literally, he fights with one eye. I have him knocking out his opponent, and then I have Khabib's cousin, Umar Nurmagomedov, will beat Corey Sandhagen and will fight for the championship next. And guys, it is the end of the show. Shout out to our sponsor, Jerky Pro. If you guys want some fire jerky, go get your some and use our code Wake Up Sports Podcast. Give me your guys' hot takes for this weekend or just sports in general. And I gotta say this, shout out to my Bears for beating the Houston Texans last night. Da Bears.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that. How do we feel about the new kickoff?
The new kickoff rule, I love it.
I don't think it's as bad as what people make it out to be.
Guys, we have a possible interference in the standoff between Cody Rhodes and Solo right now. But okay, hot takes, guys. Hot takes. Dally.
I think my hot take. I think Braun Breaker upsets Sammy. If that has to be an upset, I think Braun Breaker upsets Sammy at SummerSlam tomorrow. That would be an upset. Either that or Nia Jax upsets Bayley.
Okay. Wonderful. Hot takes?
This may be an interesting one because I don't think we remember how heated Wade Barrett was at Drew McIntyre. I think Wade Barrett is going to step in during CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
And he announces his return.
That's possible.
Wow. Any other hot takes you got? Instead of WWE or?
Yeah. Josh Allen wins MVP.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh.
And I guess Luke McCaffrey is winning Offensive Player of the Year. Then.
You mean Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Oh, Rookie of the Year.
It's a possibility.
But my hot take is I see four possible returns tomorrow. I see Dean Ambrose. I see AJ Lee returning. I also see the up and coming Umaga's son Zolo show up. And I have the Chief Roman Reigns show up tomorrow. And one of my major hot takes is that this year we will have the most kickoff returns in a NFL season.
That's possible.
And
It's fun.
guys, shout out to everybody that came in. Shout out to my co-host Wonderful and Dally here tonight. And guys, I just gotta say this, and we gotta say this real quick. Peace out to the crowd and shout out to Jerky Club. And if you guys want some scrumptious and tasty jerky,